Is anyone out there from South Dakota? Okay, good. This joke will work. So, I went to Sioux Falls, and I checked into the hotel at Sioux Falls, and when I checked in, I got upgraded to a suite. Now, I'm not trying to brag. It was Sioux Falls, South Dakota on a Wednesday night. No one was using it, all right? And by it, I mean the city. It was dead. Anyways, I was so excited to have my own hotel suite, because you got to remember, I'm Midwest cheap. I grew up 1 of 12 kids. I grew up sleeping in a 3-tiered bunk bed system. I had 2 people peeing on me every night. So to be able to sprawl out in my own bed and not worry about my brother in the other room pointing an airsoft gun through the crack of the door at my nipple, there's something so nice about that. But my excitement for having my own hotel suite went away as soon as I walked in the door. Because as soon as I walked in, there were these 2 TVs playing the worst menu screen music you have ever heard in your life. It was like... It was awful. It sounded like it was composed by a 19-year-old named Chad with 2 Ds. It was so bad. And I was like, I gotta turn these TVs off. And I can't find the remote control. And the longer I'm going without being able to find the remote control, I can just slowly feel it happening. I can feel myself turning into my dad. And I knew the exact moment it happened because I stopped calling it a remote control and I started calling it a clicker. You bet your ass. As soon as I said the word clicker, my shoes turned into white New Balances, and I was running around. I was like, where in the hell is the clicker? What, did it grow legs and walk away? You know, if it was a snake, it would have bit me in the ass by now. And hey, who turned the heat up? If you're cold, put a sweater on. Hold the damn flashlight straight. Do you know how expensive kids are? You could have been a Maserati towing a bass boat. How'd I do, Dad? Did I do good on that one? All right. There we go. Perfect impression. Now look, here's what a sober person would have done in this moment. A sober person would have called the front desk. The front desk would have told them where the clicker is. It would have been done. But me, I just so happened to be a scotch unsober. And so what I did is I grabbed my phone and I asked the internet to help me find my remote control. And as I zoomed in on the TV, I could see right in front of me the whole time was my remote control, except it wasn't a physical remote control. It was a QR code on the TV screen, and that QR code I would use on my phone, and my phone would be, what was wrong with a remote control? Because here's the thing about posting a video image of a QR code. That is the remote control to your television set onto the World Wide Web. Somebody out there is going to purchase you a pornographic film. Because I was dead asleep and then all of a sudden I awoke to Debbie Does the Buke right in my bedroom. I look over to my living room at that TV, and there's Debbie riding John Deere. At this point, I did call the front desk. I says, lady, I turned my TV into sexual touch tunes. You gotta help me.